On the Go Wrestling Q&A. I'm here with my guest, Apollo Cruz. How are you feeling tonight?
Good, man. I got a little hit. I got a bump forming on underneath my ear here. Right in the beginning, I got hit a couple times, but I'm doing good.
So how long have you been in the wrestling business, and where did you get your start?
Since 2000, I got my start with the AAWF, All-American Wrestling Federation. Outer Stark ran it out of Westminster, Maryland.
What inspired you to become a pro wrestler?
Me and my buddies, I remember as a child, I was having lunch in the kitchen, and my dad said, "Hey, Ken, get in here."
Do you want to do it someplace else? Because I think they want to. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I was having lunch in the kitchen. My dad said, "Hey, get in here. The Hulk's on TV." I was expecting to see the big green monster. You know, that was my favorite Marvel character. So I run in there and I see this guy with blonde hair beating up this guy in a cowboy suit. It was Cowboy Bob Orton. I'll never forget. I said, "Oh, that's not the Hulk." And then I just sat down and watched, and ever since then I've been hooked.
So how did the whole name of Apollo Cruz come about?
Well, as you know, there's now an Apollo Cruz in NXT. I want to say that I was the first way back in the early 2000s. My favorite movie is Rocky, and my favorite movie character is Apollo Creed. And I kind of based my character back then off of Apollo Creed, and that's how that happened.
So who's been some of your most favorite talents you've been in the ring with?
My tag team partner for many years was Buster Maccabee. Him and I either was a tag team or as rivals. We had great matches. Dancing Danny Rage, the Prep Club, who was up in GBW, up in Hanover, and then I learned a lot from Steve Corino. That was the biggest name I ever wrestled, and that was a moment I'll never forget.
So during pro wrestling, have you ever became physically injured?
Yes, so my first injury was brutal. I broke my pinky, I fell out of the ring, and I smacked it on the floor, and it's kind of crooked, and it hurt really bad. I hurt my ankle one time, and then here in a ladder match, I jumped off, and I was trying to smash Jim Christian on another ladder, but I misjudged it, my face hit it, and I had to get stitches that night. So that's probably the worst injuries I had, but the pinky was the first.
So who would be your dream opponent, your top 5?
Top 5 dream opponents. Oh man, I think I learned a lot from Bret Hitman Hart. He was my favorite throughout the 90s. I learned the most about selling from Shawn Michaels. He's amazing. Let's see here. That's a tough one. I think I would have a lot of fun working Hacksaw Jim Duggan with his style. Hulk Hogan would just be a dream. I'd love to get a squash match with Hulk Hogan. And then probably, I met Burgess the Barber Beefcake not too long ago. He was a great guy. Just a really good person. I think we'd have a lot of fun with Burgess Beefcake.
Out of all the titles you won, what's your favorite title you ever won?
Favorite title I ever won was probably the EWA Tag Team Championship with Buster Maccabee. Been friends with Jim Christian for a long time. It was just great to win that title here in Baltimore. We had wrestled Trent Acid. It was Trent Acid and Nick Burke. We were working those two guys. That was great.
So outside of wrestling, what do you like to do?
Let's see, I like to brew beer. Just got into brewing beer. I love that. I love the product of that more so. I like to work out. I'm an ordained minister online, so if anybody needs anybody for an ordained minister, I will perform marriages. I usually do it for free. I'm married to Jim Christian. I married John Berg in the wrestling ring. So that's something that keeps me busy.
So they made a movie about Apollo Crews. What actor could play you, and what would the title be?
Oh man, so what actor would play me? I would probably, he's not handsome enough, but maybe Ryan Reynolds. If I would have to see him audition, but I think Ryan Reynolds would be great, and the name would just be, Apollo Crews, a pig trying to fly.
You see Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Gosling?
Oh yeah, either one. Hey, I'll take either one if you guys are available.
So if you had any advice for someone pursuing a wrestling career, what would they be?
First, it would be to buy a lot of aspirin. So when you first get in, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad. It's going to ache, but get a lot of aspirin. Don't take yourself too seriously in the beginning at all. Keep your ears open. Listen as much as you can, absorb as much as you can, and then just have as much fun as you possibly can.
In the wrestling business, do you like playing the heel or the face character?
Man, that's a tough one. That is so tough because when you're the heel, I've always enjoyed self-deprecating humor on myself. I think that's funny. It's great. As a heel, you can do that. You come out, the crowd doesn't like you, and then you can just do whatever. You could fall on your face by accident. And then it would get over with the crowd because they hate you, right? So it's a lot of fun. But there's also something to be said with connecting with the kids. When you come out there and the kids want to give you a high five and you see how excited they are and they see that you're larger than life. So I would probably say I'd take face over here because of that.
So what's your next upcoming shows?
I work strictly with EWA now. I'm getting a little bit older. It takes me longer and longer to recover. So I'm just working with EWA. We got a show coming up here in May.
And then the free shows too.
And then the free shows, yeah, we do the free shows as well. And if anyone ever books a birthday party with EWA, I'd love to do those as well.
Then where can the fans follow you at?
So I have Apollo C231 on Instagram, and then really on Facebook. I'm just gonna get my Facebook Apollo Facebook this weekend. So it was just on my regular name, Kenny Harmon. Like they can follow that, but then I'm gonna link it to that. So, but Instagram, I don't post just wrestling stuff. I post travel, whatever. Try to keep it fun.
So what's your goals for the next 5 years?
Well, at the end of that, hopefully retirement. But I really want to just stay in EWA. Just announced a big deal with CZW where they're going to start streaming EWA events on CZW's video service. So follow CZW's video service. It's great. EWA is going to be on there, and I just hope to build that up a little bit.
You can follow me on Facebook.com/QA Wrestling, Indie Wrestling on YouTube. Follow him on Facebook. Follow him at EWA. I'd like to thank you for your time
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
and work upcoming videos.